What's up, gang? What's up, gang? What's up, gang? If you're new here, welcome to the Spiritual Ghetto. If not, you know what to do here. Grab your water, grab your chapstick, come on back and grab your messages. And yeah, if you're looking for a few, yeah, if you're looking for a personal reading, seeking something a little more personal related to what you've got going on, I am open for personal readings. Virtual sessions and consultations and such are all available and open in abundance to you on the website, which you can find in the description box. All the ways you can reach me can be found down below. And without further ado, let's jump into your Equinox messages. Uh, if you don't know, today is the spring equinox. It is the balance of light and dark. It is equal day as there is night today, supposed to be. That's what's supposed to happen today. All the things are supposed to come into balance. And if you don't know, this is like the new year. So, Happy New Year. Her. Let's see what the collective needs to know for this equinox. Thank you. Oh no, not my lo-fi. Jump into some of y'all may need to handle some legal issues coming up though. The first commercial that jumped up on my got my lo-fi going, my music or whatever. And the first thing that jumped up was a commercial about legal Zoom. So some of you might need to be handling some of the legal legalities and things of your business, making sure all the stuff is together. Damn, I think I need to do that as well. The BOI reports are due tomorrow, March 21st. So if you guys haven't gotten on those, you guys might want to jump on those. So, luckily you're here listening to this, I guess. Um, but the first card that jumped out here was the Nine of Cups in reverse. This is a wish not coming true. This is dissatisfaction. Let's see, clarify. Let's clarify this dissatisfaction. Let's see what else we got out here. Something's not happening. Somebody's dissatisfied with something. Oof. What do we got? The Chariot. Somebody's dissatisfied with someone moving forward or something moving forward from here. Let me move my keyboard out of the way. So I can really get into your business, get into your tea. Be straight into things. So first card we got out here. I'm using my holographic cards. I like these. They're so cute sometimes. Sometimes. Nine of Cups though in reverse indicates dissatisfaction with something, a wish not coming true, dissatisfied with the results of something, how something turned out. But the Chariot, someone's moving forward beyond that, besides that, beyond that. I'm hearing beyond that. Ace of Cups is what you don't see at the bottom of the deck coming towards you. Somebody's moving beyond this dissatisfaction into some love that they don't even see happening. It could be happening right under their nose, like right before their very eyes. Three of Swords flipped out here in reverse, which talks about healing, getting over heartbreak, overcoming these things. So this is great energy to really be going into the spring with. Yes, you may have been dissatisfied, things didn't happen the way you thought they were going to, but you could be moving forward despite that and moving right into like a loving connection or have moved into a loving connection with this Three of Swords, healing. Yeah, we got the Queen of Swords to the Knight of Pentacles. You're clear about this, but it may have taken you a little bit of time with the Knight of Pentacles. It may have taken you a few steps. Um, some of you may not even know what you're healing from with this Three of Swords here in reverse, Page of Wands, but you're healing from some sort of like passionate or a creative blockage. Just something with like how you heat up. It's very intense. How you heat up for a person. That's interesting. I think someone has been like scared to like not necessarily be intimate, but this is like be vulnerable in that intimacy with another person for a very long time. Seven of Cups and the Justice in reverse. Maybe you've done this. Someone had done this before, and it was an illusion, or like you had done this for clarify this illusion. The Seven of Cups, Three of Cups, or excuse me, Three of Pentacles in reverse. The illusion was you weren't really in something with someone. It was unjust. Knight of Wands. You were in a connection with somebody who wanted to be in a connection with everybody. Um, so somebody's kind of relearning how to be just like it's not just intimate with one person, and it's not just like learning how to do like that, but it's like be vulnerable with that one person. Maybe somebody knows how to be intimate without being vulnerable. Very odd. But let's see. Let's carry on. Let's see what y'all need. Let's see what else. What else is out here? Okay. I'm gonna get a different deck. I'm gonna switch to Light Seers Tarot. They want me to clarify the Nine of Cups. Being clarified by the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. And give me one more on that. And the Nine of Cups in reverse. So this is definitely something not happening, something not happening, a wish not coming true, plans not coming into fruition, not getting the end result. Um, A plus B doesn't equal C in this case. That's what this Nine of Cups represents because it's also being clarified by itself in reverse. So doubling down on the fact that something did not happen. You are very dissatisfied with something because something did not happen the way you thought it was supposed to happen, the way you thought it was going to happen. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody's like maybe not able to like reap on this is not it's like some sort of instability here. It's some sort of like the equation isn't balanced. I shouldn't have started with the math stuff. Queen of Cups, coming out in a challenging position. I'm clearly right on this. This has you feeling some sort of way. Clarify the Queen of Cups. Clarified by the Ten of Cups. This is all about your emotion. This has you feeling some sort of way, but at the same time, you're at peace because and you're satisfied and at peace. This is how you're being able to move forward into this Chariot energy. Ah, thought my phone was on silence. My apologies. Um, and it's absolutely nobody. That's how somebody's able to move forward through this, though. Is they're at peace with whatever this dissatisfaction is, whatever this breakdown was, whatever this loss of a wish was. Somebody's at peace with it, and that's how they're able to move forward. Clarifying the Chariot with the Knight of Wands in reverse, and they're not moving forward in like an impulsive, rushing energy. Um, but like that moving forward did cause a blockage. It's in that moving forward where the blockage is. It's where the Knight of Wands, excuse me, Knight of Wands in reverse to the Page of Wands in reverse with the Eight of Cups here. It's in that walking away, even though somebody's at peace with the results and they're walking away, it somehow has like created a blockage. Um, but it's not it's a blockage of like it's a tower. It's a tower coming. Something's coming to break that blockage anyway. Seven of Swords. Um, almost like finding out you were. It's like what's going to break the blockage is finding out that you were portrayed in a different way than you thought. It's very interesting. Someone thought like this blockage is built up because you thought something happened, but it did happen, but it happened differently. Uh, not necessarily on a collaborative energy with this Three of Pentacles in reverse. What you believe happened did happen, but it happened differently. There were not as many characters involved. For someone here, there weren't as many characters involved. Yes, the blockage is like some sort of vulnerability, but it was created by like because a lot of people would argue then like you're not over the situation. That's not true. You found a way to like be okay. But in the process of walking away, it hardened you to the point where you don't want to be as vulnerable with someone in a certain aspect. And something is coming to like break that up. Don't know. But like whatever it is, Three of Swords in reverse, being clarified by the Ten of Wands, releasing burdens, and the King of Swords, releasing burdens around manipulation, Nine of Swords in reverse, and anxiety, uh, exhaustion. It's like through this healing that you're releasing all the different things. This it's like the maybe all of this. It's interesting. A lot of this could have been inflicted by an air sign, a King of Swords in reverse, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Very masculine energy. So I want to say Gemini really badly, and that's what's like my nose is itching. So we're gonna go with Gemini. But it's like releasing all of these different things that was connected to a Gemini that you may not have known like happened or like were you may not have known that these blockages were put up because of this person. Yeah, the Chariot in reverse. You didn't know that this is like where these come from, where they stem from. The Ten of Wands, these burdens, this anxiety, insecurity, this exhaustion with like I don't know what this. Clarify the Seven of Wands. Illusions. Exhaustion with games. Illusions. Creating the Chariot in reverse. Creating some sort of stalemate in your, like, maybe in your romantic life. So that could be what this is about. Somebody overcoming something. The Page of Wands, overcoming this blockage, essentially. The Page of Wands in reverse being clarified by the Page of Cups in reverse and the Four of Swords in reverse. The Page of Cups in reverse talks about, again, a different type of blockage, not listening to your intuition, leading to exhaustion or exhausting possibilities or heartbreak in this case. Um, the Emperor is out here with the Ten of Swords. Somebody who has like grown in all the other aspects of life, but they're very quick to end things or cut things off in romantic interest at the first sign or the first sight of something. Or strength in reverse, first sight of weakness, first sign of like a flaw in the connection. They're very quick to like cut things off in that matter. Then clarify the Seven of Cups. Clarify by the Two of Cups, separation. Any sign of weakness that looks like a Seven of Cups, any sign of weakness that looks like an illusion, a flaw, a crack in the design, if you will, they quickly end this. They quickly separate from these things. And what's I'm hearing that's bad. The King of Cups in reverse. It almost makes this person look manipulative. Six of Pentacles, Six of Wands. It kind of, it's really hard because a lot of people are like, any again, this is about any connection that looks like it's not, they end any connection that looks like it's manipulative, that looks like any illusion, but they do it so quickly and sometimes without explanation that it's so funny because there's the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Wands is out here. It's like people are like, they're unsure of how like you've created this equal give and take within yourself to like be okay with these, publicly be okay with these like relationship losses or like moving on. It comes out manipulative to some people sometimes. Almost like this person is the Knight of Wands. Clarify the Knight of Wands though. Magic, magician. It's an illusion. Somebody is somebody is somebody wants somebody wants someone to look like this Knight of Wands, Eight of Swords in reverse. Magician release. You need a magician to release you from this. Almost. It's like someone. That's some message for somebody, but it's like somebody wants somebody to look like they like hop from relationship to relationship, like they just rush into things, but they actually spend a lot of time alone. They spend a lot of time. Um, they spend a lot of time in isolation with the Hermit here. Somebody actually doesn't hop from relationship to relationship. It doesn't happen like that. It doesn't happen like that. Hmm. It's flipped out here. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. They all that someone often takes some sort of material loss. They often find these breakups as some sort of like material loss, something that they lose in entirety, um, because somebody invested in them in that kind of way. It's very interesting. Uh, These are not the Equinox messages I thought I was gonna get, but whatever. We'll take what we can get. Let's see. Let's get a different spreader for you guys out here. Let's see what's going on. That could be somebody's situation. My goodness, my godly. Tell me what else collector needs to know. 4. Give me 4. I said, give me 4. Right? Oh, that's funny. That's funny as fuck. Said gives me 4. But there are 4 cards out here, by the way. No, they're 5. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. But I said give me 4 and I got my 4. I got my 4. Just wanted to be clear with you guys. Anyways, so the first 5 cards out here are Fears What's Making You Question It, Clear Vision, You're Right, the Tower, the Emperor, the High Priestess. All right. Sorry, give me a second. I gotta set these up a certain kind of way so we can read the situation correctly. I'm not showing you guys on the thingy today, but I should have. The tower is at the top of the spread with the emperor and the high priestess outright, and then the emperor and our it's building blocks. Okay, just put the tower on top, the emperor and high priestess, and then fear what's making you question it and clear vision are on the bottom. All right, and we're gonna clarify this with the we're gonna clarify these with the modern witch tarot. I did the emperor and the high priestess like that because yes, um they are mathematically this tower. And I know 2 and 4 don't equal 16, but one of you who's good at math will get it. 2 to 4 to 8 to 16. All right, heavy on the numbers today. Uh, so 4 is protection. 4. 2 is alignment and intuition. 16 would break down to 7 if you did it that way. 7's a lucky number. It's a power number. All right, clarify this tower for me. Let's see. Let's get into it. Like clarify this tower. First card we got here is the 4 of Pentacles, protection. 4 of Pentacles talks about protecting the home, protecting money. That's again that 4 is out here. We've got 2 or 3 4s out here, or at least 4 of the 3 4s. 2 of the 4 4s. There we go. 2 4s. We got the Emperor, which is the 4th card, also known as the Aries energy. The 4 of Pentacles is out here clarifying this tower, which talks about protection, protecting the material things, the finances. We've got the Judgment in reverse. Let's see what that's about. And one more, the 6 of Wands in reverse. All right. So Judgment in reverse talks about not obviously not making the right judgment, not being clear. Clear judgment hasn't been necessarily passed. The 6 of Wands in reverse also kind of declares that something is, or talks about that something is internal. It's an internal win versus a public recognition kind of win. Clarifying the Emperor for this is the Lovers in reverse and the Ace of Cups in reverse. Chaos without love. Let's see what else jumped out here. The 9 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles is like, it talks about like enjoying the fruits of your labor in your garden, being able to stand alone and harvest those fruits and things and vegetables and blessings. I don't know why I said fruits and vegetables like that, but yeah, 9 of Pentacles is very big gardening energy here. The 3 of Cups is celebration. Again, somebody who's able to do this alone, celebrate alone. Page of Pentacles. They may not offer as much. They may have a blockage when it comes to offering things. Yeah, the Page of Wands in reverse. They have a blockage when it comes to offering things, even passion, like not just the mundane things, but passionate things as well. The High Priestess being clarified by the Hierophant upright, the 9 of Swords, and the Queen of Cups in reverse. The High Priestess being clarified by the Hierophant, somebody who's very traditional, very in line with their spirituality, their wisdom, their knowledge, how they obtain that knowledge, how they go about this. The Nine of Swords here upright talks about they carry a lot of anxiety because what they can see, what they can't see sometimes. The Queen of Cups in reverse. In this particular case, sometimes it's about the stuff that you can't see. A lot of times, it's actually covering the clear vision, the face on the clear vision card. It's sometimes about like they can see the things, but they can't see the faces. Clarify the Queen of Cups in reverse. The High Priestess being clarified by knowledge that they cannot see, something that's like narrowly escaping their grasp. Fear is making you question it. The Knight of Pentacles, which talks about doing something slow and methodically, but not seeing the blessing in it, with the Four of Cups in reverse and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Doing something alone, not seeing the blessing and doing something together. The spread is very chaotic, actually. The Emperor in reverse, the Four of Wands upright, and the Queen of Swords in reverse. The clear vision. So somebody's with an emperor, like somebody has made home with an emperor in reverse and the Queen of Swords in reverse. Um, okay. I think I know why this is very chaotic, and it's very odd to read it this way. But somebody is emulating something or attempting to emulate something, and this may be what's eluding somebody here. Whoever the true high priestess is here, whoever this high priestess is, they're not just the vessel. They're not just here. They have it with the high priestess, with the being clarified by a hierophant and a Queen of Cups and another high priestess card. Somebody's truly is the high priestess, but what's going on here is somebody's pretending to be the high priestess, and it's not just that. Somebody's pretending that they are this emperor and this high priestess here that's beginning. uh, there's an emperor and high priestess here that are like either beginning, coming together, being shown together, showing up together in the world, and there's somebody who's trying to pretend that they are who these people are. It's very interesting. Um, but together, like these people may have a home together, hold, but they are not the same. Somebody's very mean and doesn't actually have the clear sight that they're portraying that they have, with the Queen of Swords in reverse. Also, the Emperor here is very dominating, but doesn't bring much to the table. This isn't the same home that somebody's trying to emulate here as this High Priestess and this Emperor together. Mm. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's trying to balance the situation. It's like they're trying to. It's like they want to make it seem like they're pulling on. They're both couples are pulling on the same power cord, but that's not happening here. That's not what's happening here. And they're almost like as if like one this has something to do with like one particular party in the couple, in each couple, whoever the high priestess is in each of the couple. One high priestess is out here trying to say that they do the same thing as another and that they are being blessed in a connection abundantly with this emperor. Okay, that's not what's happening though. Because the high priestess and the emperor in the first set came out upright automatically. This set automatically on its own. They may have a home together, but it's not happy. It's not an equal give and take. They didn't call for it from the same place. They're trying to say like they went through the same process, but that's not how it happened. The Fool, Nine of Cups, and the Death card. The way they're trying to say it is they took a leap of faith. It took a leap of faith and got their wishes granted, and like their life just transformed. What actually happened was King of Swords in reverse, Ten of Wands, Two of Wands. King of Swords in reverse being clarified by an Empress in reverse. And Ten of Swords in reverse in the Moon. A lot of endings to make expansion. A lot of things had to end. Five of Cups in reverse. Ten of Swords back out here again. And the King of Pentacles in reverse. Endings, endings, endings. A lot of confusion and like ending things. This is almost like the energy is drawn from like the endings of things. And I know all endings, people are like, all endings create no beginnings, but this is like intentionally ending things to draw the energy there is from them. Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Intentionally draw ending things or separating things to draw the energy there from them. Eight of Swords in reverse. And painting it as someone was freeing themselves from something, when actuality someone was siphoning the energy from the connections for strength. Somebody was siphoning the energy for strength. That's interesting. Okay. And now they're trying to be this divine connection and maybe pretending they can't, like they got it the same way. Ace of Pentacles, the Magician in reverse to the King of Cups. It's like they're pretending they got it the same way. So it's because they need to take an opportunity and manipulate it with the Magician in reverse from a King of Cups, so that he misses a passion, misses something else that is supposed to come to him, some sort of passion, some sort of this is like a win, this is a gift, this is a passion. So essentially they want to manipulate someone out of an opportunity again, because that's what they're used to doing. Three of Swords, creating these endings. So that's somebody, what? The Hangman. The Hangman to the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and the Knight of Cups. So somebody ends up taking their offer elsewhere. The Ace of Swords. So that somebody ends up taking their offer elsewhere. And someone ends up siphoning the energy of that. The Chariot, the Seven of Wands, siphoning the energy so that they can move forward themselves. Three of Wands in reverse without foresight. Eight of Cups. Without some sort of foresight, they can't. Without some foresight, they can't move forward. Eight of Cups in reverse, they can't walk away from something. They can't resist walking away from something. I got these last three out here. So we've got the Ten of Cups in reverse, the Page of Cups in reverse, and the Tower is back out here again, ending this spread. Somebody, whatever happened, somebody's no longer able to do. They're no longer able to continue separating these connections and then siphoning the energy from them. They no longer have foresight into someone's life to do that. They no longer have the foresight and they can't walk back. Someone no longer has the foresight, so it's like they can't move forward, but they can't go back either in this particular instance. Whatever they did, you did something so damaging, I guess, that you can't go either direction. What you feel like you need them to go forward, but you can't go back to get them. It's not back to get them, it's back to them. You need them to go forward. You need their gift of sight to go forward, but you can't go back to them. The Ten of Cups is in reverse. They no longer find you as happy, enjoyable. They no longer feel like it's nah. They no longer feel like shit is sweet. Page of Cups in reverse. They're no longer innocent and naive. The Tower is hit. This is the Tower hitting all over again, all over again, all over again. Because again, somebody's trying to be this divine couple and they're not. And then in order to achieve, it's like a fucking continuous circle. It's somebody's been doing this a really long fucking time and they're not it. And the tower is hitting again. Now somebody doesn't know what to do because normally where they have would have gotten this like this from, they could ask, they could like work around. They don't have the ability to work around the issues anymore. Maybe somebody had somebody who was good at like spotting the issues or almost like helping in like some sort of secondhand nature, but they no longer have that ability. They no longer have that connection. They no longer like they severed it. That like that something happened. You severed that. We'll get into that in just a second. Clean this spread up. I've got a few minutes where I've got to leave. Um, Let's see. Let's get a different deck out here. We're gonna get another Oracle deck out here to see if we can see what happens. There's some cards already flipped up. We're not gonna take those though. All right, all right. I hear you. I hear you. There's another Oracle. I usually don't even make videos this long, but there's some stuff that's got to get out to you guys today of the Equinox. All right, let me shuffle up real quick. Thank you all for who are viewing, who are still here viewing. It's much appreciated, much obliged. All right, what happened to this connection that like it's holding someone forward and backwards? Read. The more you read, the more you'll learn. Read. Ah, that's so interesting. So the read card, and then I got a notification on my phone about a podcast, The Read. If you listen to that podcast, that's a very great podcast. Minute Memories. You guys could have been like the co-host on. Um, I'm not saying you are the co-host on The Read, but you could have been close like the co-host on The Read, King Chriselle and Kid Fury. Um, but Minute Memories, short memories, something to do with these memories and how they've affected someone. What else? What else happened with this connection? Social media detox and overcoming obstacles. No posting, no liking, just living. Don't let it take over your life. Overcoming obstacles, get back on your feet, gain strength from difficult situations. Um, Maybe somebody's reading about a social media detox and then or reading about somebody taking a social media detox and overcoming obstacles in this time and being able to declutter things, right? I don't know what that's about. That's very strange. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Let's see if we can get it. Let's see. Clarifying the read card is someone's wearing a mask. So someone is hiding behind something. What are they hiding behind? A podcast? Learn more about the situation. We're trying to, Spirit. There's too much chaos in the situation. Somebody's trying to sit back and observe. So maybe read is somebody's watching closely. It could have been, again, this could have been a connection that was like the people on the podcast, the read. Um, they're just sitting back and observing how much or what is coming in. Social media detox. Clarify social media detox with don't doubt yourself. Take advice from an elder and an affluent person. All right, so somebody may have like took a took a social media. This may have all happened while somebody was like taking a social media detox because they were like just in this like doubty energy. Your intuition is telling the truth at the bottom of the deck there. Sorry, at the bottom of the deck there. But somebody may have taken a social media detox because they were dealing with a lot of self doubt. Maybe doubting that they were this affluent person, and maybe someone could have had an affluent person or an elder in their life tell them, "Don't take this social media detox. It's not what you think it is. It's not going to help the way you think it did. It is the way you think it does. Something like that. It's not going to help." Their lips are sealed, um, but they're not going to tell you, "I told you so." is what that means. Get back on your feet, gain strength from difficult situations is here. For someone else, you're a trendsetter, a tastemaker. Independence is key. Pull some strings and make it happen, and pay attention to your dreams. This is definitely saying get back out there, get back to managing those platforms, or however you do whatever it is that you do on those platforms. As well as declutter is over here. Brush it off and get over it. Brush off feeling like you. I don't know what it is. It's feeling like, sorry, stuttering. It feels like you're like feel like you're all cooped up or something. You know who, brush it off and get over it. Feel like you're cooped up. You're like waiting for something, or like stuff's built up, pressure, tension's built up. From maybe you're waiting for something to come out for some exposure, or and that's why you're like just let it go, let it go. It's not that it's not coming, but you waiting for it isn't just yeah, let go. It's not caring about self. It's yeah, it's let go. Beware of the signs. Clarify, beware of the signs. The signs are confusion. This is the best time to move forward. And that's the last card here. We're in a pool. So for somebody out there, definitely get back to the things you used to do. I know you feel like you needed a social media detox, and maybe you thought it helped. It's didn't. And I believe that was somebody's advice very early on to you, was to not take it. But since you did, it's time to come back. Um, go back to school, learn a new trade, even if it's from YouTube. So somebody may be focusing heavily on their YouTube at the time, but there's other things that you need to focus on, other platforms. Right? All right. In the meantime, in between time, it's all peace and love. Y'all know it's all love in the hood. If you are seeking something more personal, I am over for personal readings, um, sessions, custom spell work, all of the things. In the meantime, in between time, yeah, I'll see y'all next time.